Govan told Charleston White that it was Moneybag Yo who sent that message on Instagram about what happened to Big Jook and how he felt that he should have watched his back. But he told Charleston White exactly who the shooter was. This sad that this had to happen, but it was going to eventually come out. I want everybody to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.
At the end of the day, somebody was trying to cover their own butt. Big Jook had vital information for the trial that was about to kick off, and it was time for him to testify. How convenient, the timing. It's so sad. He's just coming from his uncle's, passing, and they're going to have dinner with the family, and he doesn't even get to do that with his mom.
And the white truck that pulled off, they said the white truck, it was, you feel me, it was registered to somebody in Memphis. Ain't no telling who.
At the end of the day, I still feel like this was a setup from within inside. I feel like there's certain people that are trying to protect their own butts, and they're not trying to, serve time for something that they may or may not have done. At the end of the day, somebody enlisted a person to take Big Jook's life. It wasn't just a hit on him, but it was somebody that he knew and knew well. They knew where he was going to be, why he was going to be there, and what car to target, because otherwise there would have been other fatalities that day, right down to other family members that could have been, taken out. But no, he was the only true target.
Hit the like button. Let me know if you feel that they set up Big Jook, regardless of who set him up, because B.O. Lil Kenny, as soon as he got out of jail, y'all know what he did. Subscribe to the channel if you new. Throw them PREs in the comment section, because that was the establishment that Young Dolph created. The gas station had a lot to do with everything that happened because they saw him. He saw them.
Unregarded. With no security, no I'm saying, no security, no family member, nobody close to him was with him. Nobody. That means that whoever his phone calls was going to his passing knew that he was going to be there at the time he was going to be there. And knowing that it wasn't people when they're going to be in that parking lot, and they know it wasn't going to be no people in that cookie shop.
Yeah.
Only one that make calls like that, if whoever he talked to in that cookie shop, he had to let him know he coming. This Young Dolph. Ain't no rapper, ain't no millionaire nigga for let's go somewhere and don't in a known figure and ain't gonna see how the traffic is going. They said that was one of his before his departure, man. They said that's one of his stops before he came to the cookie shop. He said actually that's where he stopped at first. Allegedly they said that he stopped at the gas station to get one of his favorite drinks or backwoods, whatever. They said that he's a known figure in the neighborhood, so everybody know Dolph. He ain't like one of them guys gonna be get on and run from the hood. Everybody know him in the hood. He's a familiar face, you know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody really expecting the way that he died. It happened the way that it happened so tragically. That coming from the hood and not being able to come back to your area that you provide for in a lot of different ways for the companies and the business and the people that he helped. And going to one of your favorite establishments, that was his spot, man. I just heard, you know what I'm saying, from a reliable resource that cookie spot was one of his #1 spots, man. Like, y'all got this all on footage, man. It's documented in his bios, all that, man. Like, he through Memphis. You got guys that claim it, but they ain't through Memphis, man. They know Young Dolph through Memphis, man.
Young Dolph, man, he got sent up at his untimely demise, and they said that the main people who was right there, these was the main people who basically interfered in what CMG had going on. And I want everybody to know that CMG is not nobody who Young Dolph was scared of. He wasn't scared of these people, but he also was cautious of these people because he knew he used to hang with them. If you used to hang with anybody, you know for a fact they know your every move, and they actually know if you lacking or not because they know if you got somebody with you. Y'all know for a fact you can't have people in the car with you, riding with you, or even you dealing with people like that gonna set you up, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for updates.
He had a bulletproof truck or not, he through Memphis. When these guys had arsenal, they had real arsenal. They had, man, like they had real like Dracos and big, you know what I'm saying? Like these was coming out rapidly, you know what I'm saying? So
Why wasn't nobody in the cookie shop?
Man, that's the
Why
man.
wasn't no cars out there? And it was only his car and the car that the getaway car, like at the end of the day.
And listen, this key facts right here, man. I want y'all to key in this. Y'all go back to the video. His car's on the right side. The door's to the left. I mean, his entrance. Hey, if he open the door, he can walk straight up to the door. The door right there. Now, let's key in on this. Man, listen, Gotti one of them gun bigger y'all. Y'all would have saw that.
It seemed like they act like that. It wasn't even nothing like.
It was just ironic. It wasn't nobody in that donut shop. That's the only thing it was that you need to pay attention to. You can see a known busy place in Memphis that I ain't see nobody forget on that topic.
A known busy place.
A known busy donut shop in Memphis. A known busy donut shop in Memphis. Hysterically, Memphis, man. Dolph one of them niggas in Memphis. They both got money. Who to say that man that's allegedly, hey y'all, ooh, I got the call. I mean, y'all know blood, lad. All right, listen here, man. I'm gonna take care of y'all. Man, y'all make sure ain't no in the way.
Right.
Copy that.
They gonna get the job done immediately with no questions asked.
That's it. I ain't gonna say nothing. Job done. So the inside, the resource on the inside gonna be like, okay, they gonna know this exact time. Cause when his brother called in, let him know he come and get his cookies, they know when he coming.
Every time he come.
Hey man, look, pick this out, y'all. When I say this, I don't say it as to just be picking the bell, poking the bell, that's me just trying to start nothing. This $1 million man. He had to be very comfortable that who he ever talked to before he passed away to call him, let him know that he coming. Knowing that this guy got street beef. Real live street beef, man. They shot his car up 100 times, man. So who ain't finna move like that? And then another key thing, they say when they're doing his passing, he didn't have no gun with him. This Young Dolph, man. This is real street nigga. You think this man ain't gonna go nowhere without his pole?
He's not gonna leave without the pole. Like, you gotta really look at the fact that Young Dolph brother had a Drake on him when he ran outside and started blowing at the white car. And everybody know, whenever you see the white car, you know it's something. Like, y'all gotta really pay attention at the way that he put his hood on. Then he ran out the door. Cause you gotta understand one thing. When Young Dolph was walking in the cookie shop, his brother waited in the car because he was still on the phone. A lot of people don't understand that the investigators and the feds that's on this case, Young Dolph case is solved. Everybody think that Black Youngster is the one, all because he went down to the tombstone. You have to really pay attention to the fact that him going to the gravesite don't change nothing. He sold all his cars. Once he sold all his cars, that goes to show he's either going broke or one other reason. He's getting indicted and he's finna go down. You know, when anybody from the streets, real life, sell everything that they got, when they sell everything they got, you know for a fact that it's something serious. So I want everybody to really pay attention to what's going on and really open your eyes to the fact that you can't be mad at Yo Gotti, man. Hey, free Big Jook, man. R.I.P. Young Dolph, man, because at the end of the day, we know for a fact it was senseless violence and it could have easily been avoided. Because Big Jook already gone. Govan already gone. The feds is on this case, man. And I know a lot of people sit back and look at it like, okay, Young Dolph went in there under his own discrepancy. But at the end of the day, he told somebody he was going to be there. He ain't just pull up and just run up in there free-handed. Like, at the end of the day.
An inspired artist that's very known, I'm talking about, like, known. And tragically, I like the way he did. Like, man, listen, man, y'all know I've been on this, man, the past of Young Dolph. But, man, this new information I got for y'all, man, it's gonna mess y'all up, man. I mean, it's gonna mess you up, man, because I ain't expect it came from this angle. I'm giving myself up. So I never turn this way. I'm gonna go this way and reenact all that. So let's say if I'm running, or if I'm going toward the door, shots getting fired. Your first thing is try to run and grab the door, get low. So going like this. So when he got hit, he must have fell. He must have turned right, and they kept shooting, and that's when they shot the first. And it seemed like when they shot the first time, the other guy ran back up and started shooting the Drake. Remember? He was back knowing that what type of status that he had, even coming through the hood, you know, being a millionaire. He was running up like this. Oh, finished up, then he started hopping like this. I think it looked like, I thought it shot back. Cause one of them like hops, yeah. But his brother, Young Dolph brother was.
Yeah, so like ever since Raven changed the story so many times, it just ended up where they just ended up informing Maurice and Raven to just stop the assistance because they said they no longer want the help from them. They done jeopardized everything. And Marcus Thornton, once he informed them with everything he saw, it contradicted what they were saying in the cookie shop. And that's the reason why you really can't trust Makitas or Raven or Maurice or anybody in general, because these days you just can't trust anybody. And when the feds collected what Black Youngster said, his iPhone text literally got exposed, and they was looking at it like, we see the two guys that you was in the picture with, and that's Shondell, and the other guy is Straight Drop, who's Big Homie G's cousin. And why would Moneybagg Yo still affiliate with Big Homie G if he has something to do with the Straight Drop situation from the diss song?
The only reason he would still affiliate himself with somebody who he know did something so wrong to somebody who helped so many people at this certain time in November, to be exact, the 17th. I want you guys to understand, man, the feds collected everything they needed on Black Youngster, and Yo Gotti is right there in the corner of him, literally watching. He watching us, because we are the ones who he see right now. He see us study catching up to everything they study doing, because we not finna let up, because Young Dolph know that we can't let up on him. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that the media data from the iPhone text got the FBI sitting at the computer looking at the screen like, you know what? We got something for Black Young. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that you got to stand up and even order to sit there and make anything look like basically Straight Drop did anything. Because people steady putting it on Straight Drop, and from what the feds are saying right now, Straight Drop may be again acquitted. So I want you guys to really look at this, and by him getting acquitted is really going to show that the real people who was involved was Barnett, you feel me? Black Youngster, they related. At the end of the day, the Bentley was across the street, and Buddy hung at the sunroof, boy.
Yeah, in the media that Black Youngster had that they collected, this is what it showed. It basically showed that Barnett did it and Black Youngster was there. And when CMG Heavy Camp pictures came up with Lil Migo and everybody, and they literally sent back and forth in a group chat talking about the whole Makita situation and how they needed to have two people waiting inside to surprise him. And quote, surprise, like what does that mean? That means that they was going to jump him. And when that's the only reason Lil Migo keeps getting jumped in Memphis. Every time he came outside and jumped off the porch in Memphis, he's been being jumped. He only signed to Black Youngster and CMG Heavy Camp for protection, because Cornelia Smith's relatives keep jumping him over and over again because he's tied directly to Barnett. And Barnett is literally one of the trigger men, at least one of them. And so the reason why that they even released Barnett was because of the fact that when Yo Gotti and them set everything in and this whole thing was orchestrated, the revolving door made it to where they had to get him in, Shondell, to snitch and just get him out, because they wanted Straight Dropping them to be the fall guys.
You got to understand what's really going on, and if you really look at the facts in this situation, CMG Heavy Camp, they going down. Like, the feds already created a whole case against them, and they linked the endeavors to Daddy O. This goes to show what's really going on, man, because You can't have no meeting with the people who sent your homie up or even sent your business partner up. You got to really look at this because band play ain't playing no games, man. And you got to understand that Paper Route Wu, he sent back like, y'all better stop putting my name in this stuff. When the whole time I rock with Dolph. My last video I did with Dolph, I put the money on top of my head. So you got to understand, it was like real life. Like that's something that y'all got to understand, man. He don't take that too lightly, man. And you know, he really from the streets because it's 37 people in his real life, his count. Like you gotta understand, yo, Gotti hot right now that Jay Prince did that. And Finesse 2 times signing to everybody now, man. It's like, I thought you was signing Jay Prince, but then you go and sign a Moneybagg Yo. So you in a double deal?
Exactly, and so that's the reason that don't make sense because everybody is hitting my DM on Instagram and saying, why would Moneybagg Yo sign the dude that he robbed that's literally having a whole thing to where they got to get the money back from it? And why would Finesse 2 Time even sign to the dude that ripped him off? Like, one thing y'all got to understand is that right before this, Finesse 2 Times and Moneybagg Yo was beefing over the fact that he literally took his lyrics and the millions of dollars that him and Moneybagg and Yo Gotti made, they owe that to Finesse 2 Times and Finesse No Love because of the fact that they are with mob ties and Jay Prince literally just middleman a deal to get that signing anyways because he was already under signature. Like when Finesse 2 Times, before he went and did his time, he already had signed to say that he was going to basically give everything and control to Bread Gang. And Moneybagg Yo and his affiliate, Zach Randolph, they worked the deal where they got Yo Gotti and CMG to have a middleman, Jay Prince Jr., do the whole deal. It's not for no reason why Jay Prince Jr. came and picked up Finesse 2 Times. It's because he had the motive to where he was going to make $250K for working this out with them. The money, you have to follow the money. As soon as Finesse 2 Times signed with them for $1 million, they turn around and sign Finesse No Love. Now they got the whole Finesse gang, and they already had the songs that Moneybagg Yo just outright stole. Like, the copyright still goes for 70 years, man. Y'all got to realize that he has to keep waiting all this time, and he couldn't fair use it because of the fact that they did it with the producer who works for Moneybagg Yo. Everything that was made by the employee has to stay with the company. And that's why Yo Gotti got hot, because Jay Prince basically solidified the signing. And they sat down with Black Youngster, and they really was side by side, talking the whole thing through, telling Finesse 2 Times not to be mad because they're going to give him $300,000.
And you got to understand that Moneybagg Yo didn't have no good look on his face when Black Youngster sat down and Black Youngster was looking at Finesse 2 Times and Moneybagg Yo together. Like, you got to really look at that, man. This is something that we all can really take heed to, because Makitas, they sitting back and they looking at everybody that's on their computer. They sitting there looking at the whole video, what happened to Dolph.